YouTube fam, and thank you so much for tuning in to another video here with Lifestyle with Amsofab. So you all, the fall season is in full swing and nothing says fall more than football. So I had to represent for the home team today. Jackson State University is a local university here in my hometown, in my state. So of course I'm repping for JSU on our first fall video. The first thing that we're going to be doing today, and actually in the first video of my fall series, is going to be decorating my entryway. So that's just what we're going to be doing on today. I'm just starting off by cleaning off my cabinet with the Acorn Spice by Mrs. Myers. This is one of my favorite fall cleaners. She has a whole line. I don't even know who Mrs. Myers is, but Mrs. Myers has a whole line of seasonal cleaners. Mrs. Myers is very popular on YouTube, so I know that you have definitely heard of people cleaning with Mrs. Myers before, and it actually lasts a long time. I typically, when I buy the seasonal Mrs. Myers, I only pull them out during the season. So I bought this one last year, and I used it pretty much all fall season last year, and still had more than enough this year. So I'm just going to be hitting the cabinet and a couple other spaces in the entryway to kind of wipe down and help set that sensory that I be talking to you guys about, to get everything cleaned and wiped down before we start styling, because you know that's the first step. If it's not clean, what are we really doing it for? But yes, just getting everything wiped down first before we start styling. So this fall, I plan on staying pretty busy and pretty active, and fall is always busy around my house. But tell me, what are you guys looking forward to for the fall? I know the fair, certain things going on in the community. Tell me where you're from and what do you look forward most to during the fall season? All right, friends, and don't forget to hit those walls, those corners, those baseboards, those doors. Even if you don't do a deep clean on those spaces, just make sure that you wipe it down, because it does make all the difference in how your design turns out. So making sure everything is nice and squeaky clean always has a better look, shall I say. But I'm just going in again with that Acorn Spice, hitting the doors and a little bit of the walls, just to make sure I've got everything nice and clean. So the first thing that I'm going in with is a stack of books, and you guys know I collect coffee table books, so I never really have a problem finding books, but books are all the time, I will tell you, one of the staple items you need to make sure that you have in your design collection. Just always a few books to pull out. So for this, I'm going to be using them as a riser as well. So I have this ginger jar that I'm going to stack on top of these books, but I am going to kind of wipe the books down first, as you can see here. But I'm going to place a ginger jar on top of it so that everything won't be the same level on this entryway buffet that I have here. So this ginger jar, I can't even tell you where I got this ginger jar from. Ginger jars are probably one of my favorite things to decorate with, so you will see them a lot here on my channel. If I see one and it looks different, I probably have it. They're just so elegant and just so chic to me. So I have tons and tons of ginger jars. But yes, I love a beautiful ginger jar, and I am definitely a collector of them. So here we have another ginger jar. This one I found in Home Goods, I want to say last year around the fall time, and they came in a couple of different sizes. I know you guys can't really pick up the colors right there in that shot, but when I tell you, that ginger jar is absolutely beautiful. Now, hear me out. I know the butterflies don't give fall, but why not? The butterflies on that jar, they're like gold, burnt orange, rust, so they're the perfect color to go along with everything that's going on the buffet. So to me, I really just wanted to bring in things that reminded me of nature, and even though we are talking about butterflies here, they are still giving me fall vibes. So the next thing that I'm gonna put on the entryway table, kind of to anchor everything around, is this large mirror that I got from Kirkland's. I want to say they still have that style now. I will say that this is the second mirror that I have purchased from Kirkland's like this, because the first one that I bought, I had it sitting on top of here, y'all, and it slid right on off. So I can tell you, if you do get a mirror like this, you're gonna either need to make sure something heavy is sitting in front of it, or you've got like some non-skid pads up under it to keep it from sliding. But I did take that kind of burgundy-ish maroon marble tray that I purchased from Target this year, a part of the Threshold collection, and I set that in front of it. That's a really nice heavy piece of marble, so that's going to keep it in place, and then it's also going to give me some additional style options that you'll see later in the video. And of course, just wiping the mirror down with my favorite glass cleaner, the spray away foaming glass cleaner in lavender. Is it feeling like fall where you all live? We're slowly starting to cool down here, but it's not quite giving fall. I think the only thing that has made it kind of feel like fall is that football season has started for the universities and the high school here. So that is kind of making it feel like fall vibes, but it's still a little warm. So that's why I'm taking my fall decorating little by little, just because the weather hasn't been giving the crisp cool air yet. But yeah, this is definitely gonna help with those cozy vibes, at least on the inside of the house. So next, I'm going in with that $12 Hobby Lobby picture. Y'all know I was too excited to bring this out. But yeah, so I am going to kind of do a layered kind of like a layered, staggered portrait look on top of this mirror. I've seen this look done before, not with these particular pictures, but just with the layering of the artwork in the mirror. I have actually never done this before, but I really, really like it. Normally for fall, I just have a mirror, maybe a small piece of artwork, but not to the extent of what I'm doing this year with this particular piece in the entryway. So I really, really like the way this layering turned out, and I think I'm gonna continue to kind of do this, especially in front of the mirror. I don't know, it just gives kind of an extra I don't know, dimension to it. I can't really explain it, but I really definitely like the look of layering everything. Okay, so I know you guys can't see the price tag on this, but this is actually a clearance find from Kirkland's. I bought this last year. Just randomly went back to the clearance section, and when I saw it, it's $7.97. When I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely be able to do something with this little piece right here. So didn't know what I was gonna use it for. This is actually the first time, because as you see, I've just took the tags and the paper and stuff off of it. This is the first time that I've pulled it out and used it. But that's why I say sometimes if you see something on sale that you really like, and you have a place to store it, go ahead and purchase it, because there is a chance that you will probably be able to use it later on. And so here we have one of those 96 brand candles. I know that the camera doesn't really focus on it, but I love the packaging of this candle. I love how sleek it looks. It's just a nice, pretty rust color with the gold, but it does give off a very nice smell as well. So I'm just gonna sit that on top of the threshold tray. And then I'm also gonna take some candle accessories and put on the tray as well, along with some matches and a cloche. Okay, so this vase is a vase that I purchased from Home Goods last year. If you go back and look at any of my fall decorating videos from last year, this was actually on my island in the last season's video, but I decided to bring it into the entryway this year. And so I'm gonna actually mix the same stems that I put in from last year, which were like these little mini moss bud. They're like a green color, maybe almost like a slight mustard color. I'm gonna put those back in this vase, but I'm also gonna mix it with the acorn, the open acorn stems that I got from Hobby Lobby this year. I really love the way those colors pair off of each other, and these were like literally the perfect stems to get for this vase. On the inside of the acorns, it's like a slight green color, and it kind of matches the color of the moss on those stems. So it was absolutely perfect. The perfect fall arrangement. And pro tip, I don't care what type of stem you have purchased. I don't care if it's a scrawny stem, a full stem. Fluff that stem out. Even if it's like a arrangement where it's like a maybe like a fuller stem, kind of give it a little shake to shake it out to help kind of shape the stem. You guys, I think that's where most people go wrong with faux florals, is because they don't try and shape them. They just stick them right down into whatever it is that they're going into. But if you take a second to shape your stems, they're gonna always come out looking a whole lot better, if versus you just sticking it into your arrangement and thinking, okay, that's perfect, but it still's not giving what it needs to give. Shape it. I promise you it will. Okay, so next I'm coming in with this bowl that I purchased from Home Goods some time ago. And then this base filler is some that I got from Target maybe 2 years ago. It was like a fall base filler. I kind of liked it because it didn't have like, the miniature pumpkins. It kind of has some twigs in it and some other little things, maybe like some dried mushrooms in it. I think those are what those are. But it actually had a very natural and realistic look, and that's why I liked them. And then they also have a nice cinnamon smell. One thing that I do with my potpourri, even after I've had it for a while, is take some essential oils and whatever kind of scent that I want to give off, and I kind of drop a few of those oils in that potpourri if I want to, kind of refresh that smell. And then I'm going in with the one and only pumpkin for the entryway buffet, shall I say, and I'm just going to sit that right on the edge. It's one of the velvet pumpkins that I got from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. So I do have one other pumpkin, but this is the only one on the cabinet this year. This beaded cross that I have. I purchased that from TJ Maxx actually a couple of years ago. Hardly ever do I find religious items to this nature in TJ Maxx, but I just so happened to come across it and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. So I decided to pick that up, and I always kind of stick within the same fall colors. So I knew that I would be able to pull this out year after year for fall. Okay, so now going into some slight floor care. I'm just gonna give the entryway a nice little sweep down with the broom, hit a couple corners, and then I'm going to go in with my electric steam mop. But definitely have to make sure that the floor is clean before we can say that the space is completed. All right, you guys. So I am pulling out my Mr. Clean Spiced Harvest, and he's so cute with that little hat on. I just love it. But I did clean the floors with this, and again, it just adds to that scent story that I already have going on. So that way, again, when you come in, you'll be immersed in pumpkin spiced and spiced harvest. It's just gonna fill your nose as soon as you hit the room. I like that. I know a lot of people don't, but I don't know. I just feel like if I can't smell it, did we really use it? I don't know, but yeah, I know some people like the softer scents, but that's just like during the Christmas season. I actually like the smell of pine. So a lot of the scents that I use during Christmas, which I do still like the cinnamon during Christmas, but you can bet your last dollar I got like some fresh balsam or some Christmas wreath somewhere. I love smells like that. So I don't know what kind of scents do you guys like to burn during the holidays, or what scents are you typically reaching for during the holiday season? Okay, friends, so here is a sneak peek of the other pumpkin that I have. It's really heavy. I bought this from TJ Maxx maybe 2 years ago, and actually, I was online on their website. It was either with TJ Maxx or Marshalls this year, because y'all do know that TJ Maxx and Marshalls you can shop online. But I did see this exact same pumpkin stack. It's indoor or outdoor. You guys, it's heavy. It's really really heavy. So that's another reason why I didn't kind of like hold it up, but I am gonna show it in the end. But my son did bring that in for me, so I just kind of rolled it in and out the way for purposes of mopping. But you guys know I love a good deal. I love all the things, okay? But this rug I actually found recently in the Walmart clearance section when I was in there picking up a few items. And so this rug was only like $11, and it's like a small runner. It's not as large as the one that I have in my kitchen, but it's the perfect size to go in here. Like, I really didn't need anything too wide for this space, and then it's like that brown rusty color, so it warms up the space even more. So I'm really pleased. It's washable, it's soft. Nothing but good things to say about this rug, but I did find it in the clearance section at Walmart of my store. And last but not least, we have to light the candle to set the mood and to set the tone. And here comes my youngest showing me a little artwork that she did for me while I was working on this entryway. But you guys, here is a overview of how everything turned out. I am absolutely pleased, and I think that I've achieved the look that I'm going for this fall season. So if you guys are still here with me to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Tell me, what is your favorite part of this video? Have you already started decorating for fall? I would love to hear from you all. And if you have not already, subscribe to the channel. I don't want you to miss anything, and I would love to stay connected with you guys. So I am praying that you all have a wonderful fall season. We are just getting started and things are about to be busy, but I hope that you guys share this video with a friend or a homegirl to help them get some fall seasonal decorating inspiration as well. And as always, stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.